and welcome to my new Let's Play of Kirby's Dream Land 3. This is kind of an interesting game from a historical standpoint, I guess you could say. It's kind of an often forgotten game, actually. It came out at the end of the Super Nintendo's lifespan, and it kind of just didn't go over well with people. Maybe because people were already kind of moving on with their lives to other consoles. But also the art style apparently was a turn-off to people, and I'm not entirely sure why. To me, I think it looks good, but I guess at the time, I guess following Superstar, it did not go over well with people. Which is kind of a disappointment, because this is actually a pretty solid entry. I always liked it, except when it frustrated the heck out of me, but we won't be getting to that for a while. Now, if you played Dreamland 2, you'll recognize one of these for sure. Look at that stink eye. This is Nago, a calico, who doesn't really have feet. And this is Rick the hamster. They both have special abilities. Nago can, like, triple jump. And Rick can actually scale walls, which we will need later on. My goodness, that level's gonna be fun. There's one level with Rick that's particularly difficult, which I can't say I'm looking forward to. We're just kind of blazing through this. The music is also very different. Like, you don't hear, like, your traditional Green Greens or all those other iconic Kirby songs I don't know the name of, because I'm too much of a 2000s kid to know that. But yeah, I think this game is actually really overlooked. When I got this collection, this was, I think, the one I spent the most time on, because I'd already played Superstar on DS, and quite frankly, going from Ultra to Vanilla, I guess you could say, was a little bit weird. Okay, the physics also are a little bit weird, not gonna lie. That little sound there, which I was listening for, means that there is a mission here. So our goal is to not step on the flowers. These are apparently called tulips, which is very creative. So a lot of these stages, okay, all of these stages except bosses, have special missions. Some range from, okay, they range from like really easy, like this, to really, really difficult. I mean, for a Kirby game, it's really difficult. But hey, we didn't step on any of the tulips, so the little thing at the end is actually happy. That is not something I meant to show, but that's gooey. If you press A on the Wii remote, you actually summon Gooey, which is your 2-player mode. Well, that didn't go well. 0 for 1. Good job. Now, this game is a sequel to Kirby's Dream Land 2. And that sounds dumb to put it that way, but it's not really like Superstar, as you can obviously see already. To me, Kirby basically is a split timeline, if you want to use a Zelda analogy. You have your, like, Superstar adventure type games, then you have your Dreamland games. You have Kirby 64, which is basically the sequel to this game. You have, a long hiatus afterwards, actually. So this is Choo Choo. She's like an octopus who just kind of rides on Kirby's head. Not the best at platforming, but needed for this mission. This is Pitch, the bird. We'll be using him a lot later, I think. Now, not gonna lie, this is semi-blind. I have played this game once, and guess when that was? Yes, it was actually when the Dream Collection came out. So, my knowledge of this game is kinda not the best, but I have a guide open. Okay, so this is a really random mission. Choo Choo, when inhaling an enemy for Kirby, will just grab it and feed it to Kirby. You actually have to basically pat it on the head, which is a little bit weird. This game is not a standard Kirby game, to say the least. I like it all the same, but yeah, it's very not standard. Ow. You also lose out on a combo system, which was heavily featured in Superstar and introduced in Superstar, but the animal buddies, or as they're often referred to, kind of make up for that, because they sort of supplement your primary ability. So in this setup, minus is drop power up, A is summon Gooey, B is get on an animal friend, or in this case, the opposite. Wow, she's not good at platforming. What else? Control-wise. Oh, 2 is jump, 1 is inhale. You have your classic Kirby moves. I think you can slide if you don't have an animal buddy with you. You can do your floaty thing when you don't have a partner. This is a very standard Kirby game, but it also just doesn't look the part, which was a turnoff, and you know, that's kind of a shame. It's also really ironic. Now, I guess these are heart stars because they're hearts and they're stars. I don't know if that's the official name, that's what I'm calling them. So we want to go for the maximum tomato, but got the 1-up, so I mean, I'm not mad. We got time for one more. I'm gonna keep these a little bit on the short side, to be honest. I'm gonna aim, as usual, for under 20 minutes, but with the extra stipulation of tending to aim more under 5, not 5:15. So we got Kine, the fish. He's a fish out of water though, so we're going with Ku, who is OP as all heck. This is not with Needle. With Spark. Yeah, Ku's a little bit OP. Just a little bit. Raining death from above. Or justice from above, if you are into Overwatch. Which I am kind of superfluously into Overwatch. Ku's your best choice, because this is basically a vertical auto... This isn't basically a vertical auto-scroller, it is a vertical auto-scroller. So yeah, you definitely want to go with Ku for this. Got 1-up. Pretty standard level design. Now, in the grand scheme of things, because this is an auto-scroller, this is a good time to talk about it. I usually put this one at number 3. So we have to pay attention to what the Gordo looks like. So I'm gonna be quiet here. This one? That was so fast, I wanna say it was this one. Okay, we got L3. So this is the part star mission for this level. Just guessing that right. So that's one of the slightly tougher ones, I guess. Now we got another downward auto-scroller, so I can continue this. When, you know, people ask me for Kirby game rankings, I usually put this one actually number 3 or 4. Which is higher than most. I will admit, Superstar is really fun. And actually, over objective quality, I would actually say Robobot's really good, Planet Robobot. I say 3 or 4 because I do really like Squeak Squad, just for nostalgia. Though I think I'd say I like this game better in terms of just being a solid game, if that makes sense. Got another Heart Star, that was easy. One of the simpler missions. What do I even want? Okay, I'll take the 1-up. That's cool. Okay, so actually, wow, we are really under time. So this is an interesting special mission, if I recall correctly. What's that one block for? Like, it's just kind of unique for some reason. Ow. I like every Kirby game though. Let's be real. I like every Kirby game. But yeah, I have my favorites. Again, I really have a soft spot for like Squeak Squad and Superstar, Even Amazing Mirror, because that was like my second, second main entry Kirby, with Air Ride being my first Kirby game period. So when Air Ride, wow. Remember what I said about fish out water? Now it's a bird in water, which also doesn't work. That's a kappa. Not the emote. We have to figure out, which to use. You know what? I'm just sticking with not Nago, Ku. Again, I keep forgetting the name. Okay, so that was a good choice. I chose wisely, as the meme goes. Destroy everything on the way over. But yeah, I like every Kirby game a lot. But yeah, I have my favorites. Definitely not Canvas Curse or Rainbow Curse, even though I still enjoyed those games, don't get me wrong. Yeah, they're definitely not up there for me. Okay, so go through this door. And we got a mini-boss. Ow. Ow again. So, okay, this is an interesting mini-boss, because we fight like 5 variants of it in the future. I'm gonna get off of Ku for now, just to make it easier to maneuver. Okay, I don't know this guy's name, by the way. Yeah, so I'm looking at a wiki while trying to play, which is probably not a good idea. Probably not. Just saying. Don't wiki and let's play. Oh, come on. That's just picky right there. By the way, have I ever mentioned that one of the things I don't care about in this game is that hitboxes can be a little bit iffy sometimes? It's not a big issue, but sometimes it can really be annoying. So we just picked up a kid, which is a little bit weird. Apparently the kid's name is Goku. Yes, like the Dragon Ball character. Fun fact, Dragon Ball I think is based on the mythology. So this is a reference to the mythology, not Dragon Ball. Full disclosure. I've never seen Dragon Ball. Fun fact, I've seen like one episode and that's it. Which is a little bit weird, because I like anime, but I just did not watch a bunch of Dragon Ball for whatever reason. Just never seemed that appealing. Okay, that works. Okay, down. Those are called Gordas, by the way. They're invincible. They're in like every Kirby game. They're like one of the rare exceptions of an enemy that is in this game, that's in the main series. Like, have we even seen a single Waddle Dee yet? I don't think so. Which is actually kind of bizarre. Like bats. There was a Kabu earlier, which is a standard enemy. But other than that, we really haven't seen a ton of staples of the series. And that's it for this level. That was easy, right? And the girl's name is apparently Chow. We got another heart star. And let's not botch this, shall we? I didn't entirely botch it. I landed in the middle of the two things I was considering. But in any case, we will tackle the last 3 levels of this world next time. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby's Dream Land 3.